What's going on, guys? We are back.
No, it's DaShmackHouse.
Make sure you hit that bell above so you do stay notified when I drop these videos. Now, it says here that Meg Thee Stallion has finally been able to put the Tory Lanez shooting case behind her. But in a final nod to the case, her victim impact statement has been released to the public. Now, here's what she had to say to the judge on the day that they were sentencing Tory, since she couldn't make it to the court. Well, she said that she didn't want to make it to the court. She didn't want to see Tory anymore. Here's what she said in the letter that she wrote to the judge. Dear Honorable Judge Hereford, I struggled with being present today. I don't want my absence to be interpreted as anything other than the preservation of my mental well-being. After everything that occurred, I simply can't bring myself to be back in the same room with Tory Lanez once again. I want you to know that since I was vicious shot by the defendant a little over 3 years ago, I have not experienced a single day of peace. I have been tormented and terrorized in every degree by the defendant. He's not only shot me, he made a mockery of my trauma. He tried to position himself as a victim and set out to destroy my character and my soul. He lied to anyone that would listen and paid bloggers to disseminate false information about the case on social media. He released music videos and songs to damage my character and continue his crusade. He treated my trauma like a joke when I could have died that day. Mercy can only be granted to those who accept responsibilities for their actions. But not once has the defendant taken accountability. At first, he tried to deny the shooting ever happened. Then he attempted to place the blame on my former best friend. In his tantrum of lies, he's blamed the system, blamed the press, and as of late, he's using his childhood trauma to shield himself and avoid culpability. For once, the defendant must be forced to face the full consequences of his heinous actions and face justice. If the defendant would have spent a quarter of the past few years showing contrition for his crimes, perhaps I could have healed sooner. Into a dark and angry place where I thought my life was worthless and I felt loneliness and shame. Slowly but surely, I'm healing and coming back, but I will never be the same. However, every day I think of the others across the world who are victims of violence and have survived. It is truly the most powerless feeling, especially when you question whether the justice systems can truly protect you. Oh man, she's trying to get the key tossed on that boy. She's trying to hit him with the "Get him out of here!" Damn, Tory. You lucky you got 10, brother. You lucky you got 10 years, man. Fortunately, the district attorney office fought for me. I'm incredibly grateful to them and the jury for their attention to the evidence and siding with the truth. But if it can happen to me, imagine those who lack the resource and support system to help them. Today, I beg this court to send a message to every victim of violence and fully hold the defendant accountable for his criminal conduct. This is a statement for all the survivors that their lives matter and there is zero tolerance for the torture that accompanies violence. His crime warrants the full weight of the law. Thank you, Your Honor. Man, listen, man. One thing I'm gonna tell you is she made sure that boy got the key tossed with the "Get him out of here!" Damn, Tory. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the stuff that she said is true. Well, most of it is true. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Tory Lanez made a whole video, songs, making jokes of the whole situation. He should have never done that. He should have never added fuel to the fire. And she said it. Maybe if he wasn't that hard, she would have probably, who knows? Maybe she would have switched the story up. Maybe she would have let Tory get off. But Tory was out here trying to make her look like a fool the whole time. Like, brother, even though you wrong or she's wrong, man, listen, you got a whole case. You got your whole freedom on a thin line. It just wasn't the time to joke around, man. Especially on a case that's pending. And let's not forget, while that whole case was pending, Tory Lanez ran into August Alsina and punched that boy in his dome piece. How you gonna be out here getting involved in things like that? I said it in a video before. Tory Lanez, the only thing that Tory Lanez should have been out here doing was speaking to the youth. Donations in your neighborhood. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to be a little smarter than that, Tory. I'll tell you the truth, though. 10 years for all this letter that Meg wrote, all that she did, and all this that happened, 10 years was a slap on the wrist, bro. Tory Lanez probably going to be home in 6 to 7 years. The bad news is that he might be deported because he wasn't born here. he might have to go back to Canada. It is what it is, man. I feel like Tory was a hothead, man. Because if you got a whole case pending, how you gonna be out here looking for problems? I'm just saying. He was a hothead. I honestly think he needed to learn a lesson. Sad that he got 10 years, but it is what it is. It's what comes with acting out and doing dumb-ish, man. Because what he did was dumb. Whether he shot her or not, the fact that he went out and made videos and songs, making jokes of the whole situation, nah, man, that wasn't smart. Make sure you guys hit that bell above so you do stay notified when I drop these videos. We are out of here, guys.
Wow, it's the Schmack House.
Subscribe to the channel. I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.